Hello everybody. Lumus here from Failing at Gaming. Let me move that mouse out of the way. Back in Dark Souls. If we can ever get out of this stupid swamp, then we're actually getting somewhere with the quest line. Just to recap, yesterday, I got out of the swamp, but I was duped by the cruel and malicious Burzum to die without touching a bonfire and ended up back here. So time to see if we can get out of here again. Also, our Firekeeper is dead, and our good friend Crestfallen is being harassed by a giant snake that we need to deal with. So these are all things that are happening. Why do I hate this elevator? No, that wasn't the right way. Well, I'm already dead. Every time I go up there, I think that's the path out to the valley, and it's not. You have to go up the ladder first. This is a good start. Start every episode by dying horribly. There go probably a whole bunch of souls, but oh well. Too late now. It's okay, I recovered 200 souls. To buy me everything I need. I think I've got quite a few soul items. I'm probably going to spend them all at Andrew of Astora, buying Titanite shards. I think it's time for a new weapon. This barbed sword has been fun, but it's had its time. We've got us to Blighttown. Don't know what lies ahead, but we need to pick something cool to use in Sen's Fortress, I think, is next. Now that the bells are rung, the gates to Sen's Fortress is open, and from there we can carry the Olympic Flame onwards to Anorlando, which is our final destination. Once we light the Olympic torch there, the quest line will be done. Everything's finished. End of game. Very excited. Already looking forward to the next one. Okay, this way for real this time. Thought I got away with that. Oh well. Got a dung pie out of it, absolutely worth. Oh, here's the next guy. Did I manage to lure him out on his own? I don't think his friend is coming, so good sign. Oh, here he comes. I've woken him up. Oof. I mean, really, you should ask first. Alright. To the Valley of the Drakes. we go down into New Londo and then back up. Call the elevator, because last time we died in Firelink, as you know, as happens. When you're betrayed by somebody you trusted. Person. Is there something along there? No, it's all just caved in. Never mind. Oh yeah, I can't light the bonfire because the firekeeper is dead. Even though I can light bonfires in places where there are no firekeepers. Apparently that one is done for forever. I have 2,000 souls. Can I buy anything? Heavy soul arrow. Oral decoy.
Alright, that'll do it. That should help you on your journey. May we meet again.
I feel like stuff probably happens when I buy all of their things. Okay, you. So I tried shooting you a whole bunch and you wouldn't go away. I tried stabbing you and I fell in and died. I've got a spear. Can I reach you with this? Well, not from here I can't. Yeah, I don't think you can hit him with a melee weapon. Do I have to talk to him first?
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framt, close friend of the great Lord Wind, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Actually, I think you're mistaking me for someone else. You see, the chosen undead was the guy back in the asylum, I think. I'm just delivering the Olympic flame for him.
By the lords, are you certain? Well, perhaps I was wrong. There can be only one chosen undead. I will continue my search. You are freed from duty. But then again, you did ring the bell of awakening. I will stay here a while. Speak with me if you should change your mind.
I don't want you to stay here for a while, though. You're upsetting my friend. How do I get rid of him? I thought he was supposed to go away if I attacked him or something. Oh, no, no, no! Don't fall down again. Oh, well, I'm stuck. I either fall down or I homeward bone, and either way, I go back to freaking swamp again. I am starting to dislike this serpent. Do I have to hear his request and then get rid of him? No. Still got the stupid spear equipped. I was shooting him a whole bunch and he didn't seem to care. stuck. Let me past. Okay. Drink some Estus, change to a weapon that's actually got stats on it. And then we'll try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, we'll go see Andrew Restorer, upgrade our stuff, and head on through Sen's Fortress. I've heard good things about it. Everybody says how much fun it is. From everything I've heard, it's the most popular area in the game. Maybe if I'm gonna keep picking fights with the giant serpent, I should find a better bonfire. I'm not sure there's really any convenient ones for the for Firelink though. Now that the main one's gone. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, here we go again. Ooh. Okay, tricky. No! Okay. Sometimes I get through there without being hit, sometimes I can't get past the first guy. Sometimes I die without landing a hit. At least I spent the souls that I got from going up there last time, so I didn't lose much from getting killed by Framped again. Benjaminian, hi. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day? Ooh. I'll make it. Yeah, I know that feeling. That's how I am most days. Did you not sleep well, or have you just been busy? It's 1:23 a.m. Fair enough, that's a good reason to be tired. It's 1:23 p.m. over here. It must be, I mean, it must be exactly the other side of the world to me. Why is the stream at 360? I don't know. You'd probably have to ask Twitch. I don't really control the quality of the stream until I get to affiliate level. And Twitch decides all the quality stuff. I could maybe play around with the broadcasting settings on my end and see if I can get Twitch to auto ramp it up, but that's not how it works. What, through OBS? Where's the output stuff? Like, I don't really see anything like that under the output settings in OBS. I've seen on the affiliate stuff you can change the quality of the stream that you're watching. I could maybe crank the bitrate up. It's maybe a little low. I used to have a lot of internet troubles, so I had the bitrate quite low for a long time, and I don't know what I should put it up to now that I've got decent internet. But I'd have to stop the stream and restart it to do that. Video output scaled. I'm on the OBS settings output stuff, and I don't see anything like that. On video, okay. Output scaled. Oh yeah, that is 640. Sorry, I misread what you put. Yeah, that is set. Well, it's set to 640 times 360, which I thought would have shown up as 640, but fair enough. Okay, give me a second. I'll end the stream, change that, and restart the stream, and we'll see how it looks. There we go. You guys are probably getting an ad now, but see what that changes to when it comes up. Hopefully the new internet can handle that. Okay, I've aggroed both of them. Oh shoot. Okay, I must be getting near a cliff edge here. Die, please. Yeah, so you guys through the advertisement yet? How does it look now? Any better? I cranked it up, so hopefully it should look alright. And hopefully the internet is not dying. I don't know why it was set to 360 in the first place. I don't remember changing that. But maybe I did it when I was having internet troubles one day and forgot all about it. Which probably means that my stream quality has been awful all this time and I've not known about it. So I really appreciate that advice. Oop. What's up, Tilly Cat? In you come. Hey, you back? How does it look now? Is that better? I must have turned it down at some point and 1080, okay. And it's not lagging or anything? Is 1080 no good? That's what I'm playing it on. Hold on. Let me just get the door for my cat. Off you go, Tilly. Tilly, either in or out. Don't stand in the doorway. Okay. Well, I might change it to 720 after the stream then. I don't want to stop it and restart it again. Unless it's looking a mess right now. If it's tolerable, I'll stick with what we've got. But yeah, thanks for the advice. I really appreciate that. I must have turned it down to 360 ages ago when I was having internet troubles and then just forgotten that I'd done it. So yeah, the streams probably look like terrible for ages and just nobody's told me.
Oh, as always.
The bitrate is 2000? I don't know whether that's high or low.
Goodbye then. Come back.
2000 is the bitrate. I think that's what the program kinda low. Alright. Again, I'll turn it up after the stream then, unless it's causing a problem right now.
What brings you here? Had a change of heart about your fate as an undead?
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot for the advice. Okay, so I'm gonna hear this guy out, I guess.
Very well. Then I am pleased
Otherwise
to
I can't
share
get rid of him.
Chosen undead.
3,500 or somewhere is good.
Is
Okay,
to
cool.
succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
The Lord Vessel. You mean the Olympic Flame? I'm trying to deliver this torch.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent? Those who seek the realm of lords must brave
Okay.
Sen's
Yeah,
fortress.
we got a new internet recently, and I don't know how much I
Many
can
have gone before you, but
bump all the
none
stuff up before it breaks.
Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
After having the internet go terrible in the past, I was a little nervous to push all the stuff too high.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress.
I don't know the speeds off the top of my head. I'd have to go check it up.
Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
But I'll change the thing to 720 and try, I don't know, 4000 bitrate or something, and I'll see if it breaks.
Farewell, chosen.
I was told you could attack this guy and you'd go away, and I wanted to do that because he's upsetting the crestfallen knight, but he doesn't seem to actually want to leave no matter what I do. I can't reach him with a melee weapon, and he doesn't care about the crossbow, so I might just have to leave him alone. Can hit him with your fist when he's sleeping. Okay, so I have to come back when he's sleeping. Which I guess he wouldn't have been doing there because he was waiting for me. So I'll have to come back another time. Alright, I guess I'm off to Sen's Fortress then. Literally means nothing. Does it just not do anything? I don't know exactly what happens. I've been told that some different stuff goes on if you get rid of him rather than doing what he wants, so I was kind of curious to try that. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to do while I was here? Don't know. Other than go see the giant blacksmith and buy tons of Titanite shards so I can upgrade some stuff. Be wary of hope. I suppose there's also that weird garden. I don't know if I'm supposed to go there yet. There's an I don't know what an appropriate time is to visit that. Okay. Time to use all of my soul stuff. It's faster if you equip them, right? I don't know what weapon I'm gonna use, but I'll buy some stuff and I guess I'll upgrade it myself on my way. Like, what else have I got? This sword looks cool, but it says it's a divine weapon. So I'm thinking of saving it for when I go do the skeleton area. So I think that means it can kill skeletons permanently. The Drake sword was fun, but it doesn't scale, so it's useless to upgrade. I could go back to my mace, maybe. I was enjoying the mace and I've not used it for a while. I'm just thinking about trying out a different weapon for fun, and I'm not sure what to go to. Whether to try something different, or maybe go back to this Morning Star that I was using earlier, because I quite liked that. Maybe I'll try the Morning Star for a bit. The halberd? I do like halberds. But I played through Dark Souls 3 a while back, and I used a halberd for all of that, so I guess I want to try something a little different. Let me see what I can do with the Morning Star. Yeah, pole arms are real men's weapons. Swords are overrated. Let's see. Did you have anything else interesting? You just have generic stuff, don't you?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate that. I think that puts me at 49 followers. I'm one short of the 50 I need. Getting real close. Thanks a whole bunch, I really appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I've got the 3 average, yeah. I think I've been meeting everything, all the requirements for affiliate for ages, apart from the follower number. I'm using a Fifi name, Mick. It's not a super expensive one, I've been thinking about getting a new one. This is kind of my starter Mick. Let's buy 10 of these. Yes, I got it off of Amazon. So yeah, it's not a super fancy one. I'm thinking of getting a better one now that I'm starting to get somewhere. But I didn't want to buy a really expensive one right off the bat in case I ended up not sticking with this, you know? The AT 2020. Okay, I'll have a look at that. So I take it you're quite a streamer yourself? You seem to know all of the stuff. So I think I can upgrade that mace, that Morning Star now. Because I have to ascend it to a +6 here, I think, and then I can start upgrading it again myself. But I think I need the fancier stuff now. Can I afford to upgrade my dagger? Need 2 more Titanite shards. Been streaming since Christmas, I want to get back into it. Yeah, go for it, dude. Streaming's so much fun. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I do when I started it, but it's... At some point my life started feeling empty when I'm not streaming, you know? Okay, I don't have enough to get that to the next level, but okay, that'll do for now. Some more Titanite shards for the road. I can buy 3 of them. Kinda got a bit draining.
Don't get yourself killed.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess it's about what you enjoy. If you're not enjoying it, it's not worth doing. Yeah, I was really surprised by the feeling of community you get while streaming, you know? It's just like hanging around at the clubhouse, playing a couple of games with your friends. Just really chill and fun. I've been enjoying it so much, and I wasn't sure I would. I'm not normally good at talking to people. But it's actually helped me a lot with my confidence and things as well, so yeah. Yeah, the fact that people show up to watch and hang out, yeah. I mean, one of my famous big names, my favorite big name streamers was saying how, you know, you think that maybe if you've only got like 2 people watching, you're not doing that well, but if you think about it, you do a 4-hour stream and 2 people watch you through that, that's between them, that's 8 hours of their life that they've just given to you, and that's meaningful. So yeah, I'm really appreciative of all the people who show up to watch. And they make it more fun for me by being here, so it's nice that we're all together on this, you know? I mean, 2's not amazing. It's kind of start enough. It's kind of starter stuff. It's you can do better, but it's still people there watching, you know? The onion guy is gone. I guess he's inside now. Yeah, if people are talking in chat, that's all you need. A good chat makes a good stream, I think. Ah! 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 What? What even killed me? Okay, this is already getting interesting. I think I saw like a crossbow bolt briefly before I died. Is there a sniper at the back, or did I step on a trap? Yeah, I'm already dead. This is... okay. Still like it better than the... oh, I see. That bit of the floor was stuck up. Gets tough to keep up, but at 20, fair enough. I've never had 20. I think my record is like 12 or 13 or something like that. Maybe 15. Does this come back up? No. Okay. So I gotta watch, oh there's a... oh boy. Snake Man. What the... 30 damage? These guys are indestructible. What? What am I fighting here? Oh! Oh! This area is going to be a delight. Pressure of getting hosted by a partner and the person who's best at the game you're playing. Yeah, it gets when you do get hosted by somebody who's got a lot more viewers than you normally have, you feel that pressure, don't you? Sentence Funhouse, yeah. People have told me to look forward to this part of the game. I'm starting to see why. So, I was barely even scratching those guys. I mean, this isn't as quite as high a level as my other weapon. Yeah. Okay, if I can lure out just one of them. And activate the trap. Okay, cool. Yeah, when you get the big host and you're just doing something stupid. 4.5 hours. What kind of map was it? I don't think I've played that game, Celeste. Is it like some weird puzzle stuff, or...? Okay. These guys... Wow. Is every enemy gonna be like this? This is like fighting the Black Knights at the start of the game. Now I'm wondering if I'm even supposed to be here this early. Was I supposed to go do the garden first? Level up some more? Maybe it's just my bad build. Garden's a bit easier? Okay. I know my build is terrible. Because instead of looking at what I need and doing sensible stuff, I've just been trying to get a bit of everything for fun. Yeah, go ahead and send a clip of the level. I'll have a look at it. Oh, wait, what? He just dropped dead? He had a bunch of health left, didn't he? Did he step on a trap? Maybe I killed him and missed his health going down. But the amount of damage that I'm doing to these guys makes me feel like I'm not supposed to be here yet, but... Okay, let me have a look at this. Okay, that sure looks like something. So it's a platforming game and you've just got this level that's pure spikes and you just can't land anywhere? That looks kind of crazy. I can see where that took you 4.5 hours. Yeah, I can see that. The fans are in control now, there's no rules anymore. Okay, yeah, let me see if I can get any further in here, and I might end up going back to the garden if I can't. Because these guys are really tough. Just statues of knights to mock me? Or are they knights that have been turned to stone? Because these statues are like half stone. See, that's the thing. I know my build is I actually beat the Capra Demon first try. I know my build is hilariously bad because I've just been thinking, hey, this looks cool, I want to do this. Been getting it in just so that the sorcerer will chat to me. Getting Dex just so I can use a cool looking weapon even though it's... my Dex is really bad. But up until now, I've mostly been stomping everything. I've been crushing all the bosses. So I've not worried too much about my build, but yeah, here I'm doing nothing all of a sudden. It was real close, but yeah, I first tried him. I managed to get the dogs really quickly by getting... I ran up the stairs and the dogs just swarmed up and I smashed them all. And then the Capra Demon himself, he got me down to like 1 hit point, no Estus really quickly, but then for the second half of the fight he just didn't manage to hit me. I figured out the part where he signals his attacks. Yeah, I probably got lucky by dealing with the dogs so quickly. I can see where they'd be the hardest part. I think the Queelag, the fire spider, I think she's the boss I died most on. I think she took me 3 tries. I got Capra Demon and Gaping Dragon first try, and all the others were 2 tries, I think. So it's been going suspiciously well. It's probably about time I'm due for my comeuppance. This is where everything's gonna go wrong. Yeah, Gaping Dragon was really cool. I did go in with the 2 NPC summons for that guy. Hang on, never mind, I get it. I understand why they've got 1 billion health now. You've got to push them off the cliffs. That's probably how it works. Oh, hang on. Where did his health go? Is there something weird about their shield? Come on, get him! It seems like mostly my attacks are doing nothing. But then occasionally an attack will do huge damage and I'm not sure why. And the health bar just disappears. I've not quite caught on to what's doing it. But then again, that guy blocked me there and it did 2 damage, so it can't be his shield, right? Bleed? Wait, does the mace have bleed on it? I know it does piercing damage, but I didn't think it did bleed as well. Oh, it does do bleed. Oh, okay. Also, hi Burzum, how are you doing? Okay, so they've got massive damage resistance, but the bleed goes through that, is what I'm seeing here. So maybe I'd be better off doing... Oh wow, the Morningstar has the same bleed damage as my super fancy special bleed sword. I didn't know that. I thought the Morningstar's special thing was that it's like a stabbing weapon even though it's a mace. I didn't realize it was actually bleeding them out. Okay, well that's interesting. That's good to know. Okay. So if I'm lucky, these things will just cut me in half rather than knocking me over the cliff. I'm more likely to survive being cut in half, I think. Is that actually bottomless down there? I don't see a floor. Are these too close together? Oop! Somebody's shooting lightning at me, and I'm stepping. I didn't see a trap. I think somebody's shooting at me. Ah! Oh! Stop it! Looks like they took a lizard away in this version. I didn't think there were different versions of this game. I mean, I know there's the remake, but they didn't like change enemy placements, did they? I thought it was only the second one where they did 2 full versions. Okay. Can I... Is it possible to lock onto this guy? No. So I'm not going to crossbow him. It's upsetting how the crossbow is basically a melee weapon because... because it's limited by the lock-on range. Well, since he's presumably not coming over here, do I have anything that's good against lightning? Amongst all these rubbish shields that I've picked up. 45, 55. The plank shield is my best bet so far, apparently. Oh, I've got this one. That's a great shield. It's going to be heavy, right? Lightest of the great shields. I guess I can try it. Wow, it's even though it's a great shield, it doesn't have 100 damage physical reduction. Is that? Hold on. Okay. From what I thought, the great shield was on a stick, and I was like, that's an unusual design, but okay. All right, so I can't see where the. There's 4 of them. Ah! Okay. So there is room between them to stand. Probably not between those 2. Yep, that's clearly bleed damage, the way it third hit on each combo. Up! Stepped in a trap. Where's the game audio? I don't know what you're talking about. The game audio is right there, where it's been all along. I didn't turn it off when I was watching that video you sent and forget to turn it back on. I'll have you know I'm a professional streamer. This is a heavy shield. I'm not walking very fast with this on. Yeah, I think I'm generally of the opinion that if a shield doesn't have 100% physical block, then it's barely even a shield. I mean, why bother? Oh. But I don't have anything else that's helping me with lightning, so... I don't know if that's going to be for the best, though, because it was slowing down my actual movement. Which isn't going to help with the traps. Unless I change gear. But I mean, come on, look at this outfit. It's so stylish. There we go. Buff a crap shield with magic shield? Is it magic damage or is it lightning damage? It looked like lightning. I thought those were different things. Resistant to magic attacks. Does it count as magic attack? Next time I die at the bonfire, I'll swap my spell over to that and see what happens. Assuming I can catch that one. What does it need? Oops. I can cast that one, so yeah, I guess I can do that. Wait, what? Wait, what? So quick question, is the guy at the end there the one that you said they took out? Last time there was a guy stood here and he's not there, but there wasn't a guy stood over there and now there is. It's hard to imagine that he just strolled over through all these spikes, but okay. Does the game just randomize where the snakes are? Is that part of the funhouse? Okay. Okay. Let's get some stamina back. Gladiators. Oh boy. See ya. Oh, so what? Where's my Estus? Is that bonfire back there not kindled? I thought it kindled that one. Oh well. Okay, so lessons learned from last time. That snake does not know how to fight in melee, but he is stood on a crossbow trap that somehow doesn't trigger under his weight but will trigger under mine. Maybe I'm slightly heavier than him. Now I'm wondering if you've got your equipment load low enough. Can you run over the traps without them detonating? Probably not, huh? Wait, what just happened? Okay, well somebody just died somewhere. I got 500 souls. This plank shield has better lightning resist than my current shield. I don't know if it's worth. Maybe I just run at this. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I can see the trap this time. Oh, he triggered it? Did he trigger it? I didn't step on it. I guess he was stood right in front of it. Snecko is no good at negotiating with traps. Duly noted. To be fair, I think he jumped over it, but it still went off. I'm okay with that. Ooh, some large Titanite shards. Is what I want. Alright. This has got me paranoid now. Oh look, a bridge. I assume it collapses underneath me. This looks a little too suspicious. Oh, there's more pathways down there. There's a snake man taking a nap. All traps are fair? Yeah, I've seen all the buttons, I guess. I mean, those have just been for crossbow traps. I don't know if different traps follow different rules. I assume that there are... yeah, I'm not saying that the traps will be unfair. I assume that there'll be a rule that they follow. But, different things might have different rules, I guess. Wow, that didn't go as well as I hoped. Also, my character didn't change weapon. Didn't get out the shield when I was hitting the button. Well, while I'm here... Oh, 5,000? That was probably a waste. But I can ascend my dagger and buy some more things in case I want to ascend other stuff.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
I wonder if it's... probably gonna be here for a while. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and kindle this. I feel like I may need the extra Estus for this next area. But yeah, so I did a plunging attack on that guy and he just didn't care. Interesting. Snakes apparently have infinite stability if I'm not bleeding them. Seems to be how it goes. It's okay, I'm getting a little further each time. We're learning how the funhouse works. Okay, I've aggroed one of them. Oh, it could have been smoother. I guess the cold reptilian minds are immune to being stunned and shaken. Also seem to be immune to backstabs, but the way this game works, I can't be sure. Pretty sure backstabs work on magic. I can't find a consistent spot to backstab anything. I liked it better when this guy spawned over here than when he spawned over there, I have to say. Alright, I have to fight him under the bridge. The lightning. Go on, fall back. Ah! Why aren't you falling? Oh, my hubris! Oh, so there is a floor down here. And by floor I mean water. There goes that humanity. Okay, well our pattern of getting a little further each time has now been broken. Detour. Are they saying to go somewhere else? Uh-oh. Okay. And the next guy. I mean, these guys give good souls. This would be a fun farming spot if it was possible to get out with them. Alright. Let's try this again. This time without getting overconfident. This time just fighting the guy instead of trying to knock him off the edge, I guess. Hey, Slambaz2, how are you doing? My weapons are a little upgraded. It's a +6 Morningstar. But yeah, I'm doing very little damage to him. Except when the bleed effect goes off. Yeah, maybe I'm better off getting out the short bow and seeing if I can lure him out. I've been using the crossbow when I need a ranged attack, but you have to lock on for that. Four damage. I wonder if he's even bothering to fight me after that. Okay, so this guy doesn't know how to deal with the traps. Interesting. I quite like the crossbow, but you can't aim with a crossbow, weirdly. Oh, bye. Wait, what the... Okay, A, I think the snake guy just survived that. And B, there's a demon down there. Interesting. Interesting. How did he survive that? That's a huge fall. Alright. I saw him run off to a ladder, so presumably he's coming back here. He'll show up and surprise me at some... Oh, wait, here he is. That was certainly something. But yeah, with the bow you can do the aim mode, with the crossbow you can't. So it's only really good for close range fighting. Which is quite annoying, even though I think the crossbow is cooler and it fires faster in melee, but you can't really use it for picking off enemies at a distance. Already aggroed the lightning guy. Oh, there's people down there throwing things at me as well. How nice. I better heal for this bit. I'm not playing a cleric now. I started with the... What did I even start as? Does it say on my status? Bandit is what I started as. But no, I've not really got any faith stuff. I just found the mace and thought it was cool. Or the Morning Star, sorry. I didn't like the starting axe very much. It wasn't working for me. Well, one of them hit him. Okay. So what do I do about this guy? Crossbow bolt him? Last time I did the plunging attack and he just murdered me while I was doing the recovery animation. It doesn't make any sense. Why would a snake have breasts? They're not like milk creatures. Leave him to nap? Oh, okay. He's not guarding something, right? He's not well, I don't know. I'd like to ask if he's leaning on one of those invisible doorways, but I suppose if there was one there, he'd just fall through it. Oh, hello. He's got my sympathies then. I know what that's like. Oh, come on. One more hit. There we go. This is union break time. Fair enough. Yeah, protected meal times and all that. No interruptions. Also, if he slept through that fight, then he probably really needs to rest. So I hear a train going, I think? Okay, I think I just saw what was making the noise. Alright, who touched the golden idol? Is there a geist up there where the boulders are coming? Oh, okay, the boulders are falling down in front of the guy. And is that... That looks like a bottomless pit? Okay. Anything else over here? Oh, it's the onion guy. Hold on. Oh. Aha! I think I've woken him up. Okay, good news, I killed a snake guy with the boulder trap. Bad news, looking at how much damage that boulder did, I think it's probably insta-death for me. Max brightness, can you guys not see what's going on? I think the game might be brighter in my view than it is in yours, but because things are positively glowing on my screen right now, but... There, how's that, everybody? How do I get down there? Do I just drop down? Oh, there's a gap there. I can edge forward. I think that's a gap. That's not a gap. I don't have huge vitality. I can probably just block it with my shield, though. Yeah, it's going to be easy. My shield is 100% physical protection, and a boulder is going to be physical damage, right? The boulder will just bounce off my shield. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. If I can jump down where the guy is, maybe, or oop. Okay. I saw an item up there. I was hoping I could get that, but I didn't even get knocked down by the boulder. I just fell. Yeah, I assume it will I assume using my shield will absolutely melt my stamina. Assuming that you can use your stamina on it. I've only got the one great shield. It is really tempting to kick him off of there, yes.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Come on then, tell me this splendid news.
Ah, so you see my plight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against the wall, or a ball, to be precise. I must say, I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Well, you're not going to lose any weight sitting there. Do some star jumps or something.
Perhaps I can try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin.
He's doing a no rolling challenge of Dark Souls. He's got the real challenge going on. Okay, well, that's resolved, I guess. Now what do I do? Can I get back up there? I should have probably worried about getting back up there before I jumped down. Oh, okay, this is where the boulder comes down, right? Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I guess, have I just got to run up there then? Can I make that? Oh, that looks like a gap this time. A real one. White light. Hold on, where's that item? Where was the item? Is it down there? There it is. Guys, I got a shovel. Evades shield defense to sneak in damage. A curved sword. Interesting. That might be fun to try out. Been looking for another weapon to give a go. But then again, bleed is the only real damage that I'm doing to these guys, so I'm a little worried to get rid of one of my bleed weapons, you know? I don't know whether it's just because the mace doesn't do as much damage as the normal weapon would, because it makes up for it with bleed. Or whether these guys are just that much tougher than me. Ignores block, terrifies noobs, yeah. I do have the server, yeah. That's the one that steals health, right? I assume it's really slow and does yeah, it looks like it does terrible damage, but draining health on each hit sounds fun. Always wanted to use it, never have. Interesting. It's not super slow. That's probably quite speedy by greatsword standards. The damage is great. I mean, I guess it's not upgraded. That's why it's doing less than my Morning Star. But when I see a greatsword, I expect massive damage, you know? Maybe I'll keep bumping up my strength then and then give this a go. when we get maybe when we get to the next area. I'm up for keeping on trying new weapons. Okay, so there's a fog door with both dex and strength. That is what I've got a mix of. Where did it go? There you are. Mostly dex by the looks of it. Okay, so the fog door is probably where I'm supposed to be going, but there is a place under where the boulder's falling out, which is maybe like a secret or something, so I'm gonna go look for an item. This will probably turn out to be the actual way to go, because this place is this place. Yeah, it needs 24 strength and builds with the dex. That's a, I can see where that would put people off. Also, look at this. Are you guys seeing that? You can see the shadows of the boulder when it runs overhead. Even though there's, you know, a ceiling in the way. So that's interesting. Magic boulders. I'm surprised every time I encounter a chest in here and it's not a mimic. Ring of Steel Protection. What rings do I even have on? Wow, these are rings that are useless for this area. No wonder I'm having so much trouble. Just dust falling down. Standing down a giant drake and slashing it to pieces. Interesting. That's actually, it looks like a really good ring. How much does it give? Oh, that is a lot of protection. That's 50? That's... increases my defense by a full third. Wow. Pretty sure these are real knights turned to stone. My weapon does about as much to them as it does to real knights. I would think I could shatter a statue, but one of these knights, nah. Heavy though? Yeah, probably very heavy, I imagine. How much is it? Oh, the ring. You mean the ring is heavy? I don't think rings have a weight. They all weigh the same if they do. Hey, Just Red. It's been a while. How you doing? You having a good time? This is the original. I've not got the remaster. Can't believe we've left behind Havel. I never found the key to get in there. Yeah, I've not been to the forest yet. Don't I go there later? Like, I thought about going in there to level up for this place, but I'm doing okay now. I think I've got the hang of this. Oh, you actually get to him through the forest? Okay. I'm doing alright, dude. I mean, life's been a bit up and down lately, but Yeah, I'm streaming today, I'm having a good time, so everything's fine. Whoop. Little tired is mostly what's getting to me. But I'm usually tired. Insomnia problems. I've got a lot more time for streaming at the moment, so that's really good. I'm trying to do a lot of extra streams. Yeah, we'll do the forest later. I think we've got the hang of this. Yeah, I can see the trap. Don't worry. This one's gonna come from behind me. How do I run through and roll for the next room? Or do I turn around and shield? I don't think I'll get back this way. Ha! I outran a crossbow bolt. I'm the fastest there is. So I think these are all knights that have been turned to stone. So I think that I'm probably going to fight a Medusa or something here. Okay, that's got to be another bolt. Yep, yeah, it's another boulder room. How do these snake people live here, assuming that living here is actually a thing they do? They are possibly unliving here, they might be undead. So it looks like there's a stuff up there, but I don't know that I can make that. I'll probably get a lot more time going down after the boulder. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Just Red. It's really good to hear from you. I hope school's alright for you. I think you were one of my first followers, you know? So it's always really good when you check in. I wish I could do more streams with you around more often, but I know the time zones are a problem. Maybe over the summer? I have a bad feeling about going down, but I don't think I can make it up there, so I'm just gonna follow this boulder. Okay, I don't like the looks of this. I was kinda hoping there'd be somewhere to duck into or something like that. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's actually a ladder to go down there. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, it fills up? Oh, I wonder if there was something cool at the bottom. If you get here before the first boulder or something. Or if the ladder's is it just a maintenance ladder for if you fall down? Oh! Okay. Why did that never happen until I was here? Is my next question, I guess. Have these boulders not been running for centuries? It's been what, 2,000 years since the last guy came through here? Is what the big snake guy said. Ooh, what do we got now? Boost item discovery. An imperfect dragon and symbol of the undead. I guess that does imply that these snake people are all undead. Well, I mean, obviously they're undead. They respawn when you kill them. Yeah. Devouring play even larger in itself. Association with gluttony. Boost its wearer's item discovery. Interesting. So that's presumably drop rates from enemies? It's kind of tempting to wear because just finding stuff is cool. Maybe I can get some stuff off of these snake people. But I don't know if I want to give up my good rings in this place of all places. Do I keep going down there? There is that side path that I can also go down. Oh, wait. That boulder is clearly dropping there, so there might be a pit at the bottom. Well, I lived several times. I don't think I'm gonna survive that. I can't see the bottom. Ow! My poor limbs. My poor broken body. I got a lot of regrets. Oof! Fairly sure that boulder should have decapitated me. Pinned between it and the wall. When you get headshotted by a giant boulder, that face one. Okay, so I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. See, this is the worst trap in this whole dungeon. That's the only one I feel bad about falling for. Are we gonna fight the spider lady again? Yep. Saw that coming. Sure hope you're vulnerable to bleed, pal, because I don't have anything else for damaging people. You don't appear to be bleeding out. Yeah, I think this guy's immune to bleed. Be prepared for the rest of the stream to be... Nope, wait, I bled him. Just resistant to bleed, I guess. I got a cool spear out of it. I think that's my first elemental weapon. That might actually be the highest level weapon that I've got. Oh, no parameters bonus? Why does it have no parameters bonus? Why doesn't it scale? I thought magic... Is it not just an upgraded spear? Is it a special weapon? Do you give up on scaling when you give them an element in this game? Well, heck, I think I'm going to give this a go. These dragon people are probably weak to lightning, right? And I was thinking about trying out the other spear. If it doesn't scale, then it's going to be better the earlier I use it, right? Oh, it goes further up? No, it does not go further up, there are spikes there. Narrowly dodged that. Okay. Oh, somebody broke a cell door off of here by the looks of it. Oh, I can actually do this with my shield up, can't I? It's gonna be fun. It bothers me a little that you see those gaps in the side of the shield? Those are for putting your spear through. That's why they have those gaps. But you don't use them when you actually attack with a spear. But that's why you get those weird shaped shields, it's so you can attack around them. Alright, what we got here? Oh, some stairs down. Are there boulders going down there? That boulder is broken by the looks of it. Okay. I guess boulders... Somebody's playing snooker up there with boulders, is what I'm seeing. I guess we saw those giants opening the gates. Let's have a look this way first, because I imagine I'm supposed to be going up there. It's not open from this side, okay. It's down here then. Oh, it's back here. This is where this is the sleeping guy, look. Somebody's got a mind of cogs and gears. It's like one of those big Japanese bell things. You know the ones they have in temples with like the massive bell and then the giant wooden staff on a chain that they just swing at it? Wait. Huh? Oh, I've woken up a snake person. They're presumably on their way here to ruin me right now. Let's give them a moment to get here. I assume they know their way around better than I do. They'll either show up here or I'll get some souls. And they fall into a trap. Are they coming? Maybe not. So I'm confused. Was somebody... This is where the onion guy is, right? But there's no boulders falling down here anymore? So somebody must have turned... Actually, there's some boulders going down there. But somebody must have turned the boulders round while I was going through the fortress, but I don't see anybody up here. Is that how this works? Yeah, okay. So those boulders now, I think, don't go anywhere. I think they're turned off. I feel really bad about what I'm about to do. Just want it on record that I'm not proud of this. Yeah, there was absolutely a breakable wall behind him. I could sense it. If only I could have moved the sleeping guy safely out of the way first, I would have done. But you know, it couldn't be helped. Wait, is the snake guy still alive down there? I saw somebody taking damage. That's hitting something. Who's down there? Okay, anyway. The trap's disarmed, so we'll go talk to the Onion Knight, and then we'll go pick up our treasure from behind the thing that we just broke. We broke something and we deserve a reward. That's the safest place to drop down. Just here, I guess. Oop. Almost knocked him over.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head is thin.
I've turned off the boulders, dude.
Perhaps I could. Bah.
Oh, okay. I guess he doesn't care. I thought something would happen if I came back to him. Anyway, where's the that wall that I broke? It's just over there, isn't it? Whoop.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have
Oh.
suppose you said
It's the guy that trained our sorcerer.
empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is not in my mind. The inactivity is repressed.
The inactivity is not a thing that I've really encountered here, but I guess I'm not in a cage, so can I talk to you again, or I probably have to find a key, I suppose. I can't just unlock it. Oh, I can just unlock it. No, I can't. I can't just unlock it. Make up your mind, game. Well, I'll keep an eye out, dude. If I find a way to rescue you, you'll be the first to know. Can you not just reach in there and grab it? There's some fairly big gaps in that cage. To be honest, I think a person could squeeze through those gaps if they probably took off their armor and if they were relatively skinny, took off their clothes, they could probably squeeze through that. I don't know that I'd want to do it with the pit right below, to be fair. But I think it's a thing that a person could do. This does not appear to go anywhere. Alright, time to go looking for a key, I guess. Perhaps up those stairs I couldn't get up before? Or maybe just in the, you know, the big area after that whole bit that I couldn't get, that I got to, with the mechanism and everything. You know, the place I'm clearly meant to be going. Did somebody turn the boulders back on? Oh, is that the elevator that I can hear? I thought I heard rumbling. I thought somebody had messed around with the boulders. Nope, somebody turn the boulders back on. Gosh darn it. Why you gotta do a thing? How did I get... Was it through here? It was at the elevator, wasn't it? So is the boulders mechanism on a timer, or is there some guy up there who sneaks out when I'm not looking and turns it round? That's just a window, right? I can't get in through that. Right, there's boulder control. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with where the boulders are going in from if people weren't sending them back out. But yeah, I get you. Can I get to where was it? Was it along here? Can I get back there before it resets? Ride the elevator down. Whoop. Oh, I don't feel good about that. System is automated. It just like resets itself after a while. Oh, what the? It takes me right back here. Well, at least I spotted that guy. Oh yeah, I'm having some real good luck with my plunging attacks. On the plus side, that weapon does a lot more than my other weapon did. How do you think these proud knights feel when they're found in this position? Only knight will move on later. I guess he'll take care of himself. There's a bunch of different paths here. Have I been through there? Is that a... I don't know where I'm going to. Yeah, it occurred to me suddenly that the lightning spear might not be the best weapon against the lightning hurling snakes, but then again, if they're part dragon, then they're weak to lightning? Question mark. So I don't know whether this is good or not, but it's way higher level than any of my other things, so it's probably doing way more damage even when it's not effective. Oh, this is the other side of that cell door. Do I not already have all of the sorcerer gear? Oh, I got Hush. He must be a Vinheim spook trying to sneak through. I liked that bit of lore. Oh, it's a black sorcerer hat. Oh, because he's a spook? So now I have to decide which one looks cooler. I think that one might be more stylish. Look at the way it flares up at the front. Actually, that kind of flares up at the front too. I'm not sure there's a difference between these hats. They both look the same color to me. At least the cloaks are visibly different. I was boggling earlier that on Twitch, this game is described as a stealth game. Which I'm not sure is entirely valid, but I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to take the ninja gear, the quiet spells and that kind of stuff. Like, the lore mentions the Vinheim spooks, the stealth wizards. Be kind of fun to play that. Next playthrough, Ninja Gear, Silent Spells. I shall be called Sekiro. What? I came in here looking for something, I don't know what. Hush, that's what I wanted. It's no wonder that the town has its share of dark secrets. I feel like there's so many locations in the Dark Souls world where you could just have a really good game going without it needing to be, you know, Dark Souls as such. And we're probably never going to get to see any of these places, which is kind of sad. It'd be fun to be a wizard slash ninja in Vinheim, dealing with the Dragon School and its share of dark secrets, but we probably never will. Which is a shame. I'd like to see more of this setting, outside of just the fire and darkness bit. Can I safely get up there? Cool. Okay, so I think the only path I've not been through now is this side path. Oh, wonderful. Oh, so the bolt's on this side, so I just need to step on this and back up. Yeah, I guess all this stuff must reload and reset itself, unless the snake people do it. Is that what they're here for? Are they the maintenance workers? Praise the sun, what little of it there is. Again, I still object that the intro told me the sun wasn't shining anymore, and there it clearly is. Hey dude, your absence was noted. It's gone down in your permanent record. It's suspicious that this one's all on his own. At some point in this dungeon, I'm sure, one of these guys is gonna come to life and grab me as I walk past. It's gotta happen. Okay, more. This is a much narrower path, so I think these will murder me if they bump into me. I have not seen a bonfire in a long time. So, it's gonna be upsetting if I die here, but I did get most of the items and stuff. So I guess I can just hurry back to this point, not bother with stuff. Okay, where are the gaps here? Between the third and the fourth one, is that possible? Or do I just run through all of them? Let's try running through. Go, 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 go! That actually wasn't too bad. Okay, time to try my new spear out on a real opponent. It does alright. I backstabbed one of these once, so I know they can be backstabbed, but I swear, backstabs in this game are magic. It doesn't matter where you stand. You can stand in front of them and get a backstab. You can stand behind them and never get a backstab. The game just decides on its own. That looks survivable. Oh, okay, we've got a caster up there. Anything over here? Let's explore. Wait, is that caster following me? I heard footsteps. Yeah, they're following me. Is that a caster? Oh, great. Whoa! Okay, A, I've woken up both of them, and B, I'm not sure that's a caster. They've got like a... I think my character might be anemic. Okay, so they are a caster, but I'm also insta-blood loss. Can I lock onto the sudden death wave blade lady, please? Okay, I guess I'm fighting you now. I don't know what's behind me, so I'm not super keen on this. I don't like this one bit. Okay, we got one of them. Now if I could just get behind this guy, that'd be nice. Oop. We got a large Titanite shard for our troubles. And there goes the last of the Estus. So that was something, guys. Pro tip, don't aggro lots of snake people at once. I'm gonna burn a humanity for health. I don't want to go back. Okay, so I didn't think the did all the mages have those swords? I got into melee with one of the mages before and they didn't seem to know what to do. But that one just that was one hit and I got the blood loss. That was crazy. More of these. It looked like there was a secret back there, but... Whoop. Do I go have a look at the secret before I press on? I think I probably do. I can see the floor down there. I think I can survive that. I think I can see the floor down there. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Oh, do I have any of those, like, screaming stones? I don't have any screaming stones. I think I can see a floor and it doesn't look that far down, but it's possible it's just like the darkness looks like a floor. And I will fall forever. Here goes. Okay, that wasn't too far down. Where am I now? Aha! I'm up in the rafters. This is where the mechanisms are. I can probably jam the whole network from up here. Stick the spear into some important piece of machinery, it'll all break. All the whirling blades will stop. The boulder machine will explode, it's gonna be great. Alternatively, maybe this guy's got the key that I need. Slumbering Dragon Quest. Crestwing. Dragon Crest, not Dragon Quest. Okay, so it's a ninja ring. From the Dragon School. This place was obviously attacked by a horde of ninjas at some point. So I'm finding all kinds of ninja gear just lying around. I guess they're the only ones who could get over the gate while the bells hadn't been rung. That sounds like a story I would like to hear. But probably never will. That is the start down there. I'm right back at the beginning. Mixed feelings on that one. Oh, how do I get down from here? Hop down onto these ledges? Is probably how I do it. Is there a safer way? Here goes. Wish I'd brought fall control with. I still got flash sweat equipped. I knew this was going to be a trap place. Having fall control would be an amazing spell. Why did I bring flash sweat? Is that the next? I guess that's... Oof. I'm not sure this is taking me down to the start, guys. I think I may have bypassed the start. I think I might be falling down onto a Titanite demon. I've got no Estus. He's gonna destroy me. Oh, the start must be over that wall, so depending on which side I drop down on, maybe? Or maybe not? I'm confused. Well, this raises some questions. Like, how much tougher is this guy than the last one? And, is he vulnerable to, say, a lightning spear? Have at you, sir! Oh, I'm in water. Oh, and I've got that ring that makes you, like, immune to bad terrain. This fight could have been so easy, and it's not gonna be. Because I'm an idiot. Why do I never prepare for these things? Oh. Come on, pop a thing, and we'll do this. You and me, one-on-one. We got this. What ring is it? I've got a rusted iron ring that lets you move at normal speed through water. It's real nice. I found it in the swamp. Okay, I thought I was out of range of that. This is going to be a huge waste of humanity. I can't remember exactly where I found it, but I had it before. I think I had it in the sewers, so I think you find it in the sewers. Back up, humanity. The Hydra? Have you gone the other way around through these? Through the garden instead of through Blighttown. I hear a lot of people do it that way, because Blighttown is horrible. But I've not been into the garden myself yet. Come on! Get up, kill him! Pop the humanity, we did it! That was a really huge waste of valuable humanity. But I think that guy stays dead, so we never have to deal with him again. Just use the master key? Fair enough. I didn't take the master key at the start. I took a pendant to remind me of home. Yeah, so the master key lets you get into a lot of areas earlier, right? Because you don't need to find the keys in order. Yeah, I can see that. The first time you play it, you want to do things right, don't you? Where's my this thing? See, I just move at normal speed now, even though in this water I was having to trudge before. Okay, so now where the heck am I? What? No! No, no, no! It's not fair! It's not fair! There's two of these guys? It's not fair. There was time now. It was all the time in the world. Ah! And that went through the wall, which seems even more unfair. What crazy stuff do I have in here? More humanities. I don't feel good about fighting another one of these, not gonna lie. They're easy to kill, though? I mean, that last one almost murdered me. Although, to be fair, I've got my ring on now, so it should be easier. Alright, here we go. Ah! Stop doing that! There was a... Oh, it's not even him! There's a sniper up there. Okay. How do I... Can I get... Aha! Nope. Can I get rid of the snipers first and then come back to this guy? Also, if I could find a bonfire, get some Estus, that'd be sweet. There's probably a bonfire down there where that guy is. Probably knee deep in the water there's a bonfire. Oh, this is... Wait, fog wall ahead? This is the entrance. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Everywhere I go, it just gets more and more horrible. Hello, sir. What do you do? What is your deal? Are you perhaps a firekeeper? Do you build and maintain bonfires? Kinda looks like you just stand here on your own. Maybe I'll come back to this? Well, this takes me back to the entrance. Is that a survivable drop from the entrance down there to where the other Titanite demon is? I was wondering if I could get some Estus and go deal with him. Also really like to get rid of those snipers first. Also change my ring again. Is there another path over there? Can I sneak past him? Alright, let's engage you over here where maybe the snipers can't get me. Just gotta keep moving. Is this guy, like, way easier than the other one? I feel like I'm doing a lot more damage. Although I could do with getting close. Just need to get behind him. Well, here will do, since he's finished his combo. Why am I using Humanities to heal? I ran out of Estus about 4 hours ago. And I don't know where there's a bonfire. Oh. And I don't really know how to get back here if I die. So yeah, it's Humanities or nothing. Is there gonna be... Are you serious? There's 3 of them? Is there a way to... How do I get back here if I die? Or if I just go back to the... I know how to get to the start bonfire at least, but I don't know how to get back here again. Accept death? I'm happy to die, I just don't want to come back... Don't want to have to walk all the way back here again. Alright, let's go back to the bonfire and kindle it and become human and stuff, because we've got 10 of these, and I've already killed 3 of them. There's probably like 5 more. I don't like this rate of attrition. I know I've got 10 humanities. Alright, here we are. We're back at the start. Is it possible to get down? I don't think you can get down there from here though. I think you have to go all the way through to get back down there. But alright, let's go spend some of these. Oh, this thing's reset. I guess it is on a timer. But yeah, now I gotta go all the way through the funhouse again, so I don't know how to feel about that one. It's as kindled as it can get, so there's not really anything I can do with these extra humanities. I can always go farm more if I need them, though, I guess. For some reason, the rats in the sewers drop humanity like 9 times out of 10. And I've now got that gold ring that gets me more items. So I could probably get a ton of humanity by going back there. Oh, I should probably spend these souls. That might be a good idea. Rather than going back into the fun house with 12,000 souls. What can I upgrade here? I can actually upgrade the lightning spear. I think makes it a plus 12 weapon, which is fairly ridiculous. Do you know a good place to farm humanities? Is it somewhere I can get to? I mean, I've not run out yet, but at this rate I'm probably going to. I'm just looking forward to when I die, when I instantly fall off some cliffs in there and lose all 9 of these humanities. The depths. I think that's where I'm thinking of. Is that not the sewers? Where all the rats are? Small corner with 5 or so rats. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're thinking of the same place. I mean, maybe you've got a small corner with 5 or so... Yeah, you've got a specific spot in mind then. Keep upgrading my hat. It's the only costume piece I know I'm going to keep because it just looks so amazing. I did the entirety of the depths in one go because I couldn't figure out how to get back out. Get 1 level here. Well, I said I'd put some more into strength, try and use that that weapon. That Burzum wants me to try. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna lose any souls I take with me, so I'm gonna come buy some stuff off of this guy. I've actually still got a bunch of these. Maybe I should upgrade some of my other stuff first. What can I upgrade with regular shards now? Just for fun. The server? Now I modify it. I don't have any large shards, okay.
Don't get yourself killed.
Yeah, I can see where that would take people lots of tries because the depths was kind of horrible, but I couldn't figure. I got down there and I couldn't find the actual way out, and I blundered all the way down to the gaping dragon in one go. Large shards, some slugs. Oh yeah, the ones in the swamp. They were dropping large shards, weren't they? So I saw something glowing on the floor. Was there a summon sign there for a second? There is a summon sign. Wenzel. Ooh, I got the Man-Serpent Greatsword. Server is good enough for Forest, probably. Yeah, I'll find somewhere to use the server. Oh, there's 2 summon signs. I assume these are players rather than NPCs. Maybe I'll summon a horde to go in through here. How many people can I summon? I don't know how to do gestures in this game. So I don't know how to say hello when these people arrive, but whatever. Is there another snake guy here? I might be using the server when I get to Anne Orlando, I don't know. Okay. Feeling good about this spear's backstab abilities. The mace and the, Anyway, the 2 bleed weapons have terrible backstabs, because they do their damage from bleed rather than attacks. This does a lot more. And also it's probably hilariously over-upgraded for this part of the game. I sympathize. I get quite late at night and I'm like, I should practice playing my flute today. And then I realize everybody around me is asleep and it's kind of a little late for that. Ooh, okay. Well, here goes 9 humanities. Oh, that should have been a backstab. Can I get onto that ledge? That's where those snipers are that were messing me up. Can I survive that fall? Also, I didn't change my spells again at the bonfire. You should be able to just equip your spells while you're walking around. I mean, what is this, D&D? Is there even a doorway on there? I don't see a doorway. Which makes me think that there's no way to get there other than dropping down. But that's quite a fall. That will probably hurt. Ooh, thought that got me. Okay, so they do all have the horrible bleed weapons. What are you leaning on? I'm just waiting for him to fall over backwards. There's no boulders? Did the boulders stay broken? I heard movement there. Is there somebody down there? Oh. Okay, interesting. So the Onion Knight's gone. Those enemies that were presumably killed by the Onion Knight last time are alive again, though. I guess the borders just don't work anymore? The problem is dealt with? Oh, you're a caster, are you? These casters are slightly more scary than the boulders. But this spear is hilariously overpowered, so okay. I guess that all cancels out. Why do they not set off the traps when they stand on them? Are the boulders working in this section? They are. Ah! Okay. Fine. We'll play it that way, if that's how you want to play it, Boulder. I'll remember. Where's that stupid platform you can drop down to? I think this is the fastest way to the boulder control, although I don't remember where to go now that I've gotten here. Yeah, here we go. Which way are the boulders going? Are they going this way? Yeah. Put it that way until we get some souls, I think is the tactic, and then we turn it around to the nowhere. So does anybody remember how I got to the cool hidden area with all the Titanite demons and the giant and all that? Because I don't. Never mind, I'm sure we'll figure it out. I think I did continue on from here. It wasn't somewhere that I've already gone past. Are these broken? Weird. Oh yeah, this was it. It was down this pit. Seeing this spear doing actual damage, it makes me greedy. I probably shouldn't be trusted with it. Don't have anything for falling, do I? Somehow I get the impression that that guy is not supposed to be here. It's probably somebody I knocked down earlier. Whoop. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if he's not supposed to be here, because he's not here anymore. Okay. Oh, it only took us 6 of our 10 Estus, but we found our way back here. The Snake Man's leaving. I don't blame him. There is 2 of them in there. I am glad I backed up before, because I couldn't have taken 2 of them. Not the way I was. If I got any crazy stuff I can do to help me in this fight, I don't think I do. Oop, I've been disconnected. One second, everybody, while I just restart the stream, and we'll see what happens. My internet's still up. Can you guys still hear me? It says disconnected from streaming server. Well, we're back. Hopefully I wasn't disconnected for too long without noticing, but I did notice that chat suddenly went very quiet. But it only just told me that I got disconnected. Okay, not much to do other than press on, I think. So, 2 of these guys. Hoping I can fight the first one without upsetting the second is probably not possible. Do I have a better shield? Something with still 100% reduction, but better lightning. I don't think there is one. The spider shield is just like one of the best shields in the game. Oh, the boulder shield. It's probably better. It doesn't push me over my weight limit. Alright, here we go, I guess. See if we can rumble with this guy. I've got my rings set up, haven't I? Alright, here goes. Can we get you to come over here? Fight you in the next room, maybe. That would be nice. I don't think you can squeeze through this gap, can you? The guy at the back angry, or is it just you? Okay, the back's not noticed. Okay. We can do this then. Come on, over here. Jump at me. Jump. Do a jumping attack. Cool. Ooh. Okay, that was maybe on me. I got a little greedy. Okay. This guy seems tougher than the other 2 did. I might Am I fighting consecutively tougher Titanite demons? Is that how this works? You may have faced some strong Titanite demons before, but I am absolutely the third strongest Titanite demon you will ever face. Ooh. Okay, back up. Back it up. Nope. That guy seemed way tougher than the first two. Maybe would have gone different if I could have got him back there and healed, but he seemed to be taking a lot less damage. Also, Twitch is not letting me watch my own stream right now. There we go. Although I actually do need to be in Streamlabs, not on Twitch. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe I'll go fight the giant instead this time, see what his deal is. The giants opened the gates, right? So, are they doing... do they maintain the other stuff? That makes sense. Oh, I thought you were dead. Oh, there's me immediately losing more health than I should. But okay, let's hurry back to where we were. On we go. The annoying thing is that my phone is out of data, so the normal people who'd kindly text me to tell me that my stream is down, I wouldn't receive those texts because my internet was down. Ugh. Life. Could do with a way of adding some stairs in there as a shortcut. And now this guy's happening. I mean, backstabs are still weird magic, though, where the game decides of its own accord whether they work or not, but it does feel kind of good to be using a weapon that does actual backstab damage. Like those bleed weapons where it does nothing. That... I didn't... Pretty sure I didn't touch that, but fine. These are not some nice stairs. Where's that one guy? Is he here? Nope, I missed him. Her. It was this way, wasn't it? No, this isn't it. Which... I've obviously missed a turning somewhere. No, there it is. It's down these stairs. Right. Turn this round because souls is souls. See, I make fun of Dark Souls 3 for being too easy, having too many bonfires, but maybe just one more bonfire in this area. Just like a halfway one. Just one bonfire would be enough. I didn't take slow fall again. Burzum, it's your fault that I didn't take slow fall. Well, not fall control, whatever it's called. Aha! I'm off to new territories now. Or maybe not. Oh, wait. There's a drop there. Is there a quicker way to get here? Don't know. I don't think you're supposed to be down here, to be honest. That's fair, I'm not either. You've got a point. You know what, when you're right, you're right. If I'd already gone through 5 Estus just getting here. The sneaking mission snake. He's blind, so... because he's got no head, so obviously he doesn't know that I'm there getting those souls. This ring is his one weakness. I don't know why I didn't think to use it before. Actually, did he not actually notice me there? No, he noticed me, okay. If he'd actually been blind, that would have been pretty interesting. To use this ring, but so we're gonna go fight the giant instead. Defense while HP is low? Got 10,000 souls just from, mind you, that's because I picked up that ton of souls, isn't it? The sensible thing would probably be to just leave with those. Okay. Maybe we'll just go see what this giant is like first. I've got my baldy shield for stability. Chuck an Estus before I go in, just to stop him from one-shotting me. Okay, let's me lock onto him so he is an enemy. I'm not ruining a social encounter. Whoop, okay. Oh! I found this guy before you left, didn't I? I found him before I found those Titanite demons. But yeah, this guy is a thing that exists. Oh, is he falling over? Did he break his chains? Is that why he tripped? Or does he just fall over occasionally? If he just falls over occasionally, I'm going to run around a whole lot and hope for the best. Ah. Okay. Okay, it's when he does that berserk move. We got him. Easy. Easy. Why did he even bother trying? Well, nobody else will be opening the gate now, I guess. The spear I'm using is literally the worst spear, just lightning infused. Wait, the worst spear? I know it's the basic spear. Is it not actually very good? I mean, you get it to level 10 before it's a spear, right? Before you choose an element, right? Don't you? So isn't this like a plus 12 weapon? Oh, lightning's at plus 5, not plus 10? Does that mean I've missed my chance to infuse these with elements? So I was hoping to get like a bleeding blood sword. Oh well. I suppose I can always unupgrade it. Got a good chunk of souls. I could go back spend them before I go try the Titanite demon again. I could also just not try the Titanite demon again. Can do it 5 or 10? Okay. Well, I'll figure it out when I get that stuff, I suppose. Do I go back try the Titanite guy again, or do you think I just press on? Go spend the souls and then press on. I seem to be doing a lot less damage to the third Titanite one. You can't make bleed weapons in this game? Okay. There's bleed weapons in the later ones, right? I've only got 2 Estus. I don't think it's a good idea to fight that guy. I'm gonna go spend all these souls that I've found. I don't know whether to come back and fight him or whether to leave him for later. I killed those first 2, but the third one seemed a lot stronger. I wasn't doing much damage to him at all. Homeward bone? Well, the bonfire's right over there. That seems like a waste of a homeward bone. It's so close in that direction. It's not close in the other direction. It takes forever to get back to where I was. But yeah, it was pretty close. Just had to run down there. So can I I upgrade any of my cool things? Not really. Oh, the crossbow maybe. What does the crossbow need to be upgraded? Just shards? How did my summons do? Neither of them showed up, is how they did.
Well, you need...
I don't have any shards.
I'll be seeing you there.
Just when stuff sounds like it's getting interesting. Did I buy the fall? Oh, I can't actually cast fall control. Is there anything here that would actually be useful? I'm curious. Am I currently wearing... Okay. That way. Cruise balance on poor footing. Okay, no. It doesn't make me immune to the effects of this spell. Would have been hilarious. Only one buff at a time? What, for the weapons? Yeah, I figure you can't make like a lightning fire spear or what have you.
Well, I know you need it.
The lightning spear goes down to a +10, so I think it is a +12 lightning spear. It's doing about 3 times the damage of my next best weapon, so... No iron flesh power within builds. I'm not sure I understand.
I'll be seeing you there.
I was just wondering if, because I've got that ring that lets me walk through water without it slowing me down. If I could wear that ring, could I use the iron flesh without being slowed down? Because that would be hilarious. But it doesn't look like it. So let's take... Magic weapon? Can't use multiple buffs on yourself. Well, I can only cast one spell at a time anyway. Unless using that spell turns off my rings. Just maxes out your weight. Can I magic weapon my spear? Wait, how does it... How do you cast it on a weapon? Do I need my sorcery thing in my left hand? I'm gonna guess that I can't... Left hand rod? Okay, I'm gonna guess that I can't do it on the lightning spear because it's already lightning, but I'm gonna try it. Can I have a lightning magic spear? No? Okay, let's take magic shield then. Maybe that'll help us if we have another go at the other guy. We'll go buy some more shards while we're here. I'm fat rolling now. What did I change? I swapped the glove for the catalyst. Was that enough to put me over the weight? How much does this catalyst weigh? Oh, I also changed the short bow for the crossbow. That's where the main weight is, I think.
Well, need it. Don't get yourself killed.
Yeah, I think it was the crossbow that was the main weight difference. But the rod is distinctly heavier than the glove. Was that a boulder? Are they falling out somewhere now? I thought I'd get past the boulder control room. I've only gone down into the secret area with all the Titanite demons. I've beaten 2 of the 4 Titanite demons. It seems like each one is a little bit stronger than the one before it. It's annoying because it's a really long trek to get back to the Titanite area. I usually use a whole bunch of Estus on the way each time. Underperforming on damage? I mean, I guess for a plus 12 weapon, maybe that's rubbish. It's still a lot more than I was doing with my other weapons. That's 3 times the damage on my mace, not counting the bleed. So would the bleed probably double the damage? I don't have to get combo hits to trigger it like I would with the... I mean, you say underperforming on damage. Every time I've seen you play a Dark Souls game, usually by this point you're using... I don't know. Some giant hammer that Havel himself couldn't lift. So yeah, I feel like your idea of good damage is probably a little skewed. The Dragon Axe? Oh, the one from the Gaping Dragon? Probably. 380. It's another one of those ones that don't scale, though. Okay. I thought the border was going the other way a moment ago. So is this the one that leads to... Yeah, this is a slightly shorter way to get to where the... Okay. Where are you going? Wonderful. Okay. So yeah, we're back to where the Titanite people are. Can I wield that dragon's axe? Didn't it need like 34 strength? Requires 50 strength, okay. To be fair, for 50 strength, I'm not sure that 380 damage is all that good. I feel like with that much strength, most things would probably be doing that level of damage. Considering it doesn't even scale with the strength. Alright. Come on, you. Jump this way. I don't want to upset your friend. Over here. Come on. Did my magic shield wear off already? Is it just like... Does it just like take one hit or something? So it's not glowing anymore. Uh-oh. Okay, we woke up the other guy. This is bad for us. Oh, I can't fight both of them at once. That's not going to work out for me. Lasts less than a minute. Do you think it's based on my faith? That didn't feel like a minute. It's based on my int, sorry. Because if it is based on my int, how long it lasts, my int is terrible. No, they just have a really short time. Okay. Ooh. I think my sorcerer friend was actually selling the ring that increases buff time. This is going to be a real pain now that the other guy's woken up. And yeah, magic shield is kind of useless. I mean, I'll keep casting it, but it's not really doing anything for me. No, I couldn't beat this guy when he was on his own. Now that his friend's woken up, I've got no chance. I need him to at least come over here. And the other guy to go back to where he was. Alright, let's give this one more go. Come on, over here. Come get me. Do a jump. Okay, I think it's time to leave. Maybe I'll go back up and go the way that I'm supposed to be going, and I'll come back and deal with these guys later. While the way is clear. That magic shield is kind of disappointing. That's unfortunate. Oh! Didn't stop in time. I think that's the first time I've been killed by one of the traps here. So it's been going well. I got greedy trying to speed through. It is a parry shield, yes. I mean, it looks like a parry shield. It's not a great shield. Well, it's a shield that can parry. I don't think it's a light shield. It's in one of the ones designed for parrying. It's quite a big one, yeah. It's quite heavy. Bye. I switched to it because it has both good physical and lightning, so I thought it'd be good against the Titanite guy. Yeah, the Ball and Night Gear stuff is cool. Just the helmet disappoints you. Actually, do I have any? Do I actually own any of it other than the shield? I can't remember. Guess the visor is raised. No, that's not the one that you're thinking of. What? What's up? Have I got something rare? I did +7 my hat. Have you seen this thing? I'm wearing this thing to the end of the game, believe me. This thing is a work of art. Attack me through walls, why don't you? I should get me one of your weapons that go through walls and shields and things. Actually, I think I've got several of your weapons, to be fair, but they don't seem to work right when I use them. I got that. I got another one. So as far as I can tell, the boulders stay where they're put, unless you walk through this room, in which case they change to this stairway here. That seems to be how this works. Come on, down you go. So that's the shortcut to the Titanite demons. I'm going to give up on them for now. We'll come back to them. There we go. I'm a little sad that my coin armor doesn't seem to upgrade. Because this stuff is amazing, but I guess that's the price of fashion. At least I can upgrade my hat as needed. Maybe I'll find some other cool armor. Although this is the cultural gear of my homeland, you know? Run. Okay, so I think I went down the left there. And it was just a dead end with some items, and also a snake guy. I don't think I've been up these stairs yet. I think this is the furthest I've gotten. So I guess we'll go deal with this situation. See where this takes us. I mean, it takes us to more of these, obviously. Why wouldn't it? And increasingly narrow traps. And where's that coming from? Do you think I can crossbow this guy? I probably can't crossbow this guy. Because you're immobilized while you're reloading. Well, you need to equip the crossbow to crossbow people. Switch to some decent bolts. I may have been oversold on the decent bolts. It's going to take me 1 billion years to kill this person with the crossbow. Is that the heavy crossbow or the light crossbow? I need to upgrade this thing, obviously. And see if that actually helps. Okay, well how do I do this? Because the lightning guy is going to knock me over there and kill me, surely. Extra stability, maybe? Here we go. Okay, now. Between the things. Come on. Oop, I fat rolled. What made me fat roll there? Hold on. What did I change that made... Oh, I've got the stupid heavy crossbow out again. Every time I change to that, it starts becoming a problem. I need more endurance is what I need. Also, I need to put on a ring that's useful. I'm not in the water anymore. Hi, remember me? Havel ring? It'd be nice if I'd got it. Oh, is this another... Wait, is this directly above that other pit? I think it is. That is probably death, then. Okay, up the stairs, I guess? Please don't be boss fog. Oh, it vanished. Seeing that vanish is the most beautiful thing of all. What are you throwing at me? Oh, he's putting boulders in the machine. I thought he was going to throwing the boulder at me or something. Okay. Ah! How do I get up there fast enough for that to not happen? Do I go up there? Admittedly, he didn't do that much to me. Okay. Drink the potion. After the next explosion, I run through there with my shield up? Do I have a fire shield? Hey, I bet this wooden shield has incredible fire resist. I've got the heat shield. I'm not sure the people who made this understood what the word heater means in this context, but... Oh, actually the spider shield's got better. The spider shield is amazing. Dragon Crest is even better. Okay. I don't think it'll solve it, no, but I did take less damage from the fire blast when I had my shield up. Oh, there's actually a path over here. I didn't see this at first. I thought I had to go that way. Maybe I can disarm the fire trap. But no, that first it did tons of damage, and then the second one I had my shield up and it did a lot less, so I think the shield does protect me there. Hey, what are you... You're far from home, dude. Yeah, that's fair, so am I. Speak of the devil. Oh, is he carrying the same shield as me, or...? No, that's not the same shield. He's got a regular shield. I've got the magic dragon shield. Oh, he's a Balder Knight? Wait, are these the Balder Knights? I thought these were the Baranike Knights. No, he's using the Balder shield. Who did I get the helmet off of then? This one. Oh, was this the big knight that was leading the group of Balder Knights? That was it, wasn't it? There was that one guy in the chapel. He was the Knight of Berenike with the heavy armaments and armor. Presumably they'd linked up at some point. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's see if we can disarm this fire trap. Because I don't think I can get through there. Unless I was just supposed to run through there before it all went off, but... All mixed bag of soldiers in that chapel. I imagine it's like Firelink is now. It was originally a staging ground. Whole groups of knights and things would gather there, team up together and go on their quest to this fortress. And then when they inevitably get killed, they go back there and eventually go hollow. A lot of the Felden Knights seem to have like fencing weapons and stuff. So I can kind of imagine that these relatively lightweight knights would team up well with the heavyweight Berenike knights. Does it even say where they come from? Oh, Baldur is the name of the kingdom. I was wondering if they were different orders from the same place. Just these Knights of Berenike. Probably a kingdom somewhere. I feel some mockery there. You thought you could disarm the fire trap? Nice try. Here's a ring that'll let you get through it with slightly less pain. Slightly. We're giving you this not to help you with the pain, but just to emphasize the fact that you are going to have to run through the flames. That's 100% a taunt. Oof! That does not give you a lot of time. Okay. Is it that guy that's throwing things at me? The boulder guy? No, he's dropping them down there. Okay. Okay, so now the bombs are coming up here. Hey, I found a bonfire. I think I kind of remembered that bit. When I saw the cliff out, when I saw the broken bit of wall, I was like, that looks familiar. Okay, so we found something. Oh no, there's a third one. Oh no. Oh no, there's a third one. That is exactly what I'm thinking. Oh no, there's a third one. So I killed the only one who does something helpful. I killed the one who opened the gate for me. The one who's throwing boulders and the one who's throwing fire bombs I can't find. I take it to mean that's a giant throwing the fire bombs? Anyway, I got all this floating humanity for some weird reason. So, you know, let's just go ahead and restore my humanity, why wouldn't I? Probably kindle this while I'm at it. Attune magic. Is there anything better than magic shield? It is a good bonfire. It is in a pretty decent place. Flash sweat. Yeah, I've got flash sweat. Why did I ever unequip it? Who talked me into taking flash sweat off when it was perfect for this whole dungeon? Was it you, Burzum? You're in trouble again, okay? I'm disappointed in you. I've got 3 of these pieces of junk. Is there anything I can upgrade that I actually use? The heavy crossbow, maybe. Gotta get those fashion upgrades. Okay, so where am I now? Okay, so these are the stairs back outside. So I gotta go through the fire bit again. Do I just run at it? Is that how you do that? I don't know whether it's worth having my shield up or not. Okay, the bombs are already going. It looked like there was a sweet spot on here where I'm not getting hit. I was hoping I could bait him into... oh, but interesting. This corner is not dangerous, apparently. Can I get that item and get back to the corner? I doubt it. But I got a soul to commemorate my bravery. Am I outside of the blast zone yet? No, there's fire markings there, okay. Yeah, Flash Sweat is amazing. I'm glad I picked up that spell. Oh. My Flash Sweat wore off. More explosion there. More explosions in the other direction too. This looks like a safe spot. Who's firing a crossbow at me? Oh. Hello there. I take it you're the guy throwing bombs? I'd appreciate it if you'd stop. He does actually seem to have... Nope, there he goes again. I don't suppose I can hit him with a longbow from here. How can he see... How is he spotting me? I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. I need to get up to him, but... Oh, speaking of... Speaking of Knights of, the Heinekens, I think. Are you one of them? You've got that cool looking headpiece, I think you are. Wow. Okay. Oh, so I even put on my stealth ring and I couldn't get a backstab for it. Can I squeeze through? No? No room? No room at the end? That was the funniest time to interrupt him. Just as he was taking that swig, the way the Estus went in the air, it looked like he did a spit take. He's just taking a sip, I jab him with the spear and it's just sprays it everywhere. What did I get? What did I get? I picked up something from him. Oop. Is that Tilcat at the door? Come on, Till. Oh, I found a scythe at some point. That's actually a proper war scythe in that it's halberd shaped rather than scythe shaped. He was one of these guys, right, with this steel helm? Did he drop like the gloves or something? I don't know what he gave me. He definitely dropped something, but I didn't see what it was. It might have been Titanite, yeah. Okay, well, what else we got over here? Does he not respawn like the other? The other one didn't respawn. Does that guy not respawn either? I should have put on the golden serpent ring to see if I could drop more of his set, because he had a really stylish helmet. Oop. Oh, hold on, it's not locking on. Okay, it is locking onto him. I thought maybe I'd found a friend. Ooh, okay. So what's your deal? You're a lightweight knight, but you're not wearing the Balder uniform. Not even a modified version of it. If you were a knight from Balder, even an irregular one, I have to think you'd be wearing the red cloak like all of them wear. Yeah, no, I've got his helmet. I'm saying that maybe the rest of his stuff would be cool to have to go with the helmet. He had a cool helmet, so I'd like to try out the rest of his stuff. What do we got here? I just killed a prince. And an ill-conceived journey. Sorry, dude. My bad. The famous hero, Ricardo. What does it need that I've not got? Probably dexterity? Yeah. All the cool weapons need dex, and I've not got any. But maybe I'll use this later. For now, I'm working on getting the, whatever it was called, the server up and running. Gotta get the server up and running so that we can get all of our internet. Where did that spear go? Two treasure chests? Oh, one of these is a mimic. Hit in the chest. I can't even hit an immobile target these days. Divine Blessing. Okay. A rare Ring of Sacrifice. Okay. I guess this was just to get these. I bet that Berenike Knight was probably the prince's bodyguard on his quest then. That makes sense. That's why there was an unusual, heavily armed knight here. I guess there's nothing else here. Did it say where Ricardo was from? Is he from Berenike? I mean, I suppose he'd probably be using, I mean, I don't know. Just because the knights use heavy weapons doesn't mean the princes do. Doesn't really tell us any more about him. Run, 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 run. Ah! That's cheating! There wasn't a black mark on the ground. You can only throw bombs at places where there's smoke stains. Outrageous. Absolutely sickening behavior. What a cheat. What a cheat. I can't believe that somebody would cheat like that when we're having an honourable, jolly adventure through Sem's Funhouse, and he's cheating. Where are the stairs? Get up there. Jump! Okay, I thought I could make that. Just go fast, never stop. Do 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 do. Can I go ahead and guess that this is the Black Knight you were talking about? Is he invincible? Looks human under that helmet. Oh yeah, he's wearing a Berenike Knight helmet, so you okay there? You need some digestive medicine?
Who are you? Another undead. I took my son's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You think we're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out with your soul searching.
What if we go on through jolly cooperation if you can't handle it alone? Tilly, don't stand in the doorway. Look, while I'm filming, the door's got to stay closed. You can be inside, you can be outside. If you meow, I will open the door for you. But don't sit right where the door closes. Yeah, that guy's just floating, isn't he? It has occurred to me that you don't really get characters of different heights in this game. I mean, in lots of games. I guess it's one of those things that you wouldn't think is difficult to program, but must be in some way.
There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool.
Are you stuck here because of the firebombs?
I'll give you a nibble of advice. Don't even consider visiting Amorlondo. Not in your state. For a century they've tried and failed. The Night King Rendell, Black-Eyed Tarkus, and even Logan himself. You won't stand a chance, you'll be eaten alive. But go along if you wish. If only to deepen your despair.
Easy standing there. If you aggro him, it's challenging to animate. I guess you'd think that you could just like take the movement model and stretch it out just a little bit, but apparently, like, I guess that doesn't work.
give you a nibble of advice? Don't even voice the night. You won't.
I think it's like once they've made the body design for a game, they're stuck with it, and they can't make even tiny changes to make it different. They just layer things over the top. Reminds me of in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you can play as Future Gohan from the doomed alternate future. In the episode set in that future, he only has one arm. But in the game, he's got two. But all of his attacks and everything only uses the arm that he would have in the episode. And it's like, it's obviously set out intending to make him have only one arm in the game. But then discovered that for whatever reason, they can't make a one-armed character. Because I guess it breaks the model in some way. You think you could just make the arm invisible or something, but I guess it doesn't work. I don't understand how that works, but that seems to be a thing in programming. Oh, he sells fancy Titanite stuff. If only this guy was more conveniently located. Oh, was Black Iron Tarkus the captain of Berenike? Is that where he came from? That would make sense. So he mostly has great gear. Interesting. I'm not sure most of this stuff is useful to me, certainly not right now. If this guy continues to exist, I might come back to him. Oh, so he's selling Balder shields. So either he picked up one here from the other knights, or... I'm getting the impression that Berenike and Balder were allies. You tend to see their knights together. Sniper bolt. Long range makes them effective for sniping. Unless it increases my lock-on range, then it doesn't really matter. Oh, he sells Katarina armor? You can actually get Katarina armor at a reasonable time in this game instead of waiting till the end or killing your friendly Katarina knight from that game. Tarkus Turum? What's Turum? Man, if I'd known you could buy Katarina armor without killing the Onion Knight in this game, I would have made my character an Onion Knight. Oops. Tarkus. You typoed Tarkus as Turum? Oh, you're on a phone, mind. It's easy to make ridiculous typos on a phone. I can't really afford any of this, and it'll be way too heavy if I could. Well, you know, it's cool that it's there. That Balder armor has a nice cape. Until proven otherwise, it's my headcanon that Ricardo is the Prince of Berenike, and he was trying to follow in the footsteps of King Rendel. These are some interesting rings and stuff, yeah.
Nothing at all. Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
Give me chance. This is pretty much what I hold on to these for when I find a shopkeeper out of the way somewhere. Let me just use, you know, all of them. So now I can buy some of the stuff.
What is it?
Probably gonna buy these rings. I can buy one of the rings. The Thunder Ring? I've encountered a lot of thunder so far. I'd love the Onion Knight stuff, but I can't see myself using it in this run. It's just not the character that I'm playing, you know? That cape, on the other hand, that's a distinct possibility. I should have bought some large shards maybe while I'm here. Yeah, but never mind.
Let me give you a... Don't
Okay, he doesn't say anything different if I buy stuff.
Go along, try and make something of yourself. But nothing will come of it. And I should know.
To be fair, that's probably the opinion that a lot of people have at this point in the game. So I guess I can't fault him too much. This is how hollowings happen. Where are we going? Let's better open up a cool shortcut or something. I still need the key to rescue that guy. Whoop. Okay, I've got an item. Ah, the cage key! I found the key to rescue the guy. That was... I was just talking about that. Nice. Now I just need to go all the way back there. It's right down at the bottom, isn't it? Maybe I want to press on for now until I can kill the bomb giant, and then it'll be a lot easier to navigate. The bomb giant and the boulder giant. Let's kill both of those, and then it'll be a lot easier to navigate. Also, I'm sorry I broke your table. In retrospect, that wasn't very nice of me. You've still got a chair, but you've got nowhere to eat your lunch. Okay, so I guess I need to just run over there, jump that gap, sprint on to the next part of the funhouse, and eventually make it up to where the bomb giant is. He's up there, I think? I can't see him now. But it's actually 5 o'clock, so I'm going to have to head off, guys. Gotta call it on the dot today, because I got a doctor's appointment. Ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get some food, go to the stupid doctor's appointment. But I'll be back in 2 hours? Assuming we don't overrun at the doctor's, I'll be back in about 2 hours. 7 BST is the time I'm aiming for. And I'll be playing Pirates then. I feel like the Pirates game has maybe 1 or 2 sessions left in it. So, might be finishing it tonight, maybe next time. Ooh, there was a... I should get you guys to vote. Just a second. Also, why has Nightbot not been posting the timer? Just a second. Nightbot's supposed to be posting links to the vote on a timer, but hasn't been doing. Okay, so far it looks like Pokemon's in the lead, but go ahead and vote for one of those if you want to see me play them. This will be for what's traditionally been our Tuesday night game, but maybe moving around. It's to replace Pirates, which I normally do Tuesdays, but I have been doing Monday and Wednesday this week. But yeah, if you want to see one of those, go ahead and vote for them. And in any case, that's going to be it from me for now, so thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you all again. Catch you later, everybody.